What's up, marketers? Rich here from richandniche.com. Hope you guys are having a powerful week. I'm here with the final video of this week's Notion series for digital marketers and content creators. I've explained to you why it's the best productivity app. I've explained the 5 features of why I switched from Evernote. I've showed you 5 ways to use this as a digital marketer. And then I gave you an awesome bonus yesterday of 7 reasons why you should start building your online courses inside of Notion, which is revolutionary, let's be honest. Today, I want to talk about the future of SaaS, software as a service. And I just want to touch on what I've observed. I am by no means an expert in this topic, but I'm a user of these tools. And what I've observed is this blast off in the last couple of years of new software coming out that basically took a validated existing software, and even in some cases, a validated existing 3, 4, or 5 different softwares and just simply combined them. And that is a really powerful way to do business. If you think about it, you are essentially just layering on top of what already works. You're combining things people enjoy, and you're maybe realizing, hey, the world is changing. People want everything integrated all in one place. So there's this new strategy of, do we go and create our own unique feature set that's never been done before? Something like a Sketch or a Figma, maybe not, maybe those are kind of like Photoshop. Or do we take something that's working like Evernote and Asana, these popular tools, they've got, 20 million users or whatever, and then we'll just iterate and improve on that. And I think that one is the more solid one, because you get to validate automatically by creating the same feature set, but then you get to fill in all the gaps. And where I've also seen this is people doing Amazon FBA. It's like, what are people saying about the product? What are the negative reviews, and how can that become our opportunity? So it just feels like that Notion understood all of my pain from Evernote, all of my pain from Asana, and they took it away. And now I just don't feel like I have this blockage anymore. And I think it's because they iterated and they combined. So this may be a great way to start a SaaS company in the future. However, I think it's critical that Notion, got there very quickly, that they established themselves as this all-in-one. Because Evernote, you couldn't track projects. And Asana, you couldn't store content natively. And so to have those two things together gives us full stack marketers just this great opportunity to create the media, the blogs, the video sketches, the scripts, and then also have the YouTube calendar, the blog calendar, the content management system there. So you actually put this stuff out into the world, because I felt a huge problem with that before, at least at a price point that many of us could afford. This really all comes back to layers. I've said it in many different forms, in many different ways, but layers is what makes society so interesting and complex. Layers gives us newness. Layers gives us familiarity. Layers gives us a combination of things, a newness. I was just telling someone yesterday, like, hey, yeah, you didn't learn Photoshop yet, but you still need to, because in the future, more and more people expect layers, and Photoshop is essentially layered design. Layers gives us this sort of modern take on the old, and it's just like this digital aspect that we have to embrace. And I think that software as a service is about maybe taking one feature set and layering on a new one and seeing if there's a niche out there who really loves it. And I believe content marketers are the ones who are going to love Notion. So you guys are probably going to love that. And I just think, Notion, they did it really smart. They went above and beyond. They added potentially more than you needed. And I felt when I adopted the software, like everything was already available. Like nothing I didn't want was there. And it's just like, what they created for me as a user experience was, I can put my whole life into this. I can move now. And I did. It took me one day to realize this is it. Everything's going in here now. And I just thought, wow, like how often can a software come in and just say, I'm going to get you to just cancel 3 other softwares? Like, it's just mind blowing. And I think they went above and beyond. There are no bugs in this software. I have not crashed it once. There has not been a single bug. And to be honest, I don't know when Notion came out, but whatever it is, it's come onto my radar through word of mouth. They didn't even advertise to me. And they have some pretty cool influencers who are making content and promoting it. And to be honest, Notion, if you're listening to this video, I'd actually like to become one of those people too. I will be using Notion to teach my course. I will be using Notion to run my business. And I will be promoting Notion until I can find something better. And hey, you got to respect that, because that's what you're doing to Evernote. Someone may do that to you, but I will stand behind Notion. There's nothing that competes to it. I really love it. If you want to get in touch with me, rich@richandniche.com, and we can talk about maybe some more content opportunities. Isn't that a fascinating thing? We can use our YouTube channel just to speak directly. You know, I made 5 videos on Notion, and just perhaps there is a community member or an employee at Notion that will see this, and I'd love to have a relationship with you guys. So you see a little bit of action there. That's one of those watch what I do, not what I say sort of things. So guys, go get Notion if you haven't already done so. I've made my piece. I gave you 5 videos this whole week, why this software is game-changing, how you can implement it in your life, how you can be ready for the future comings and what are trends in the future, and then how to respond and react and realize what's going on in the SaaS industry, how layers are applied to everything we do in this modern time, and how to validate something and then maybe just iterate it by 1 or 2, and maybe in this case going above and beyond and adding every single feature your user could dream of and giving them that 12-star experience. So thanks guys for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of this 5-part series. Is this something you'd like to see on other software? Perhaps Adobe Stack, perhaps Miro, perhaps Airtable. A lot of different softwares I haven't begun sharing, and I will. And I hope you guys enjoyed this content as much as I enjoyed creating it. It wasn't my best. It's hard content to create because I'm still so new with it. I also keep a lot of personal information in my Notion files, so it's hesitant to go in here and there. You're going to discover that as you create your own screen share tutorials in the future. But I appreciate your time, and I look forward to doing this again in the near future. So if you love digital marketing, especially full stack marketing, you're going to love Notion. Download it at richandniche.com/Notion. Get yourself that $10 credit. Get that first month free of Pro. You're going to love it because I believe you can only write maybe 500 entries or something like that before you get blocked. So you're going to want to do that. And don't forget, subscribe to this channel. Keep up to date with all my digital marketing content. Keep up to date with my launch of my new content. And I'm going to be launching something very, very cool, something different from the course. I just announced it today with my internal team. Something very small, something everyone can enjoy. That's coming very soon. Keep an eye out for that. So make sure you subscribe. This community is going to launch. I can tell you that. I can just feel the intensity. A lot of people engaging, a lot of people realizing, hey, this is actually like a group of networked entrepreneurs and creators and digital product designers and coaches. And like, this is where I want to be. This is the future of the gig economy. This is the future of the rich and niche. See you next time.